So it's a very classic chassis that's been built onto a more realistic body. Good old Brat.
So I think today's going to be a full RC episode actually, by the look of it. So what do you know, BJ, about this one?
Subaru.
It's a Subaru.
Yep.
Is it? It is.
Yep.
It says on the box.
I don't know if I mentioned it before when they first came in. Does anyone know what chassis this is
Yes.
on? Like Tamiya chassis.
You wouldn't
I've got
expect that actually.
I've got a feeling I've already asked this one, but
Let's
just
see.
in case no one watched it last time. So it's a very classic chassis that's been built onto a more realistic body. Maybe? Yes?
Let's
no?
see. It's a frog.
It is a frog.
It is a frog.
It's a frog.
Rob is guessing right. Rob is a collector of these cars. We know him. So let's have a look at what's inside. So this is a limited edition, I believe.
Yep.
It does come with two bodies.
So this is the blue version. And yes, it comes with two bodies. So, well, you get your wheels here. Okay, look at the wheels. These are the dark grey type wheels.
Yes.
And then we'll get into the bodies because that's an obvious difference. So this one comes with the two bodies here. So we've got a molded blue body in ABS resin. So this one's got all the sharp details on it. You'll see in the tray it's got all the fine planks and such. And then you'll have clear window sections for the top on the roof. Then you've got a polycarbonate version which you can paint up and then beat around.
Beat around a bit, yes.
Yeah.
So that's effectively what makes this a limited edition, having the hard body and the Lexan body.
Yes. Which is very, very clever, I think.
The two options, yes.
Yeah, because the original one only would have had the hard body.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so for the hard bodies, you're going to have the clear
The
windscreen
windscreens and such.
side windows, mirrors.
Yeah, nicely tinted. It's a very
Good.
light tint.
Very nice.
So it's
Yeah.
quite obvious.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Then some more accessory for the hard body. So you have the front and the rear bumper.
Yep. You got the driver
And
head
the
in there as well.
And the driver, yes.
Yep.
And the driver again.
To give it a bit more realism.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, so
On the roll bar.
the roll bar here. Should we move the side camera? It's probably easier actually to go on this one. There we go.
So there's the roll bar with the. It's got the wire.
It's got the metal
molded into
inserts.
it?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So yes, we were talking about this last week, which is a nice improvement. So you got, yes, they've got a metal wire with a molding around it.
That's right. So it's going to be much more permanent once you screw it all up together.
Yes,
Less chance of it falling off.
absolutely. Okay, so this one.
Classic ABS. I don't know. Do you call it a ladder type chassis? I can't remember what Tamiya used to call this.
Perhaps
But they had a
something like that.
particular catch cry for it. So it all screwed together. It was a semi-monocoque, I think.
Oh, hardtail actually. Devin is suggesting classic hardtail chassis.
Ah,
There we go. Thank you, Devin.
there we go.
Okay, so that's the gearbox here.
Yep, with the trailing arm suspension at the back.
There we go. So that's the usual speed controller. For those that have been following us, that's a brushed and brushless speed controller, and also LiPo compatible.
Yeah.
So
Very
very
versatile.
versatile speed controller. Very
Yep.
nice to have it included. The tires, here we go. A bit more road looking tires.
Yeah, very scale.
Very scale.
Yeah.
Yes, quite nice.
So definitely a little narrower and probably about the same profile as the frog type ones.
Yes. What else have we got in here? Servo saver,
Yep, classic servo saver. You got your classic
front bumper.
old school bumper. Okay, which was on the Frog and the earlier cars as well.
And then there's usual box of bits here.
Box of screws and things. So there's a motor and
Let's pop the front again.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you can see a decent sized box.
Okay.
The motor with all the
Suspensions, screws, the screw bag, and so forth.
Yep. And then you've got
And-
your stickers and your manual.
Yes, the stickers, big sticker sheet actually on this one. Really large.
Oh, there's
Got
your
an antenna,
so you got an antenna,
and
old school rollover antenna.
antenna, yeah.
Yep. So it's wire.
And it's a big.
So you got all those. So you could. So these are the stickers to put onto the clear body if you want.
Yep.
Or you can mask that out and leave them clear. And then you've got all the Brat type
Stickers.
yep.
Yes.
that go on the columns, yeah, and your lights. Okay, so that's that. And then
Good.
there's a manual.
Usual manual, which
Yeah.
we had similar to the one we saw in the previous episodes.
Yeah, so they always got the same sort of formula in designing their manuals. Yeah, very easy to follow, step by step. So that's a Subaru Brat. That's a latest blue version.
Limited edition, yes.